All right, so we finished the listing page, but now let me show you what a small screen looks like. And you see how it's kind of bunched together? So let's clean that up a little bit for when it's viewed on a phone. So we can leave that like that. Let's go okay, so we're going to start with media only screen and max. You can adjust whatever size that you're wanting. This is just good for when it's on a phone. 700 px. Meaning all of these styles now are going to apply when it's below, like as we can see here, we can read it, but then right when we get under 700, it kind of, words are cut off and it doesn't look as nice. So 700 is that mark, max 700. So we're going to first start off with our list container. Let's go margin top, 150 px. Good, so that now, there, we got some space. All right, next, let's fix our left column. So since I'm putting all of these to 100%, so that it looks a lot cleaner now, them being stacked on top of each other. That's a much better phone look. All right? Instead of side by side. Let's make it a little, let's adjust the size a bit of the H1. Nice. Nice, adjusting the size. And then let's adjust the stars. And then now let's adjust that filters box. No, I mean, not filters box, but these. Okay, good. Now that looks in line. Looks good, don't it? Okay, so now we got one last page that we're gonna create is like a feature state. So like if I was to click on this, I want it to be sent to show more details about that room. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and create one more page, and we can call this house.html. All right, house.html. We can go ahead and go ahead and copy our listing page and put it into house so that our structure can be all the same. Let me zoom out just for a second. Let's keep all of the header stuff. And now in featured stays, we can go ahead and put house.html and now take this class and put it on feature stayed and take off this. Save. Okay, and then under this container, we want to keep the container, but delete everything else under, but also keeping the footer. So keep that footer. Delete. And so I want that container. I can go ahead and put it X, boom, paste it right here, and delete this. Save. All right. That looks good. So now, go ahead and go to your HTML. And we'll go to this nav bar and we can put house.html and then go to your listings page as well. Let's go house.html. So that now when we go look at our website, it will send us to that page. So we got our home, we got our stays, and now we have our house. Our featured stay should be looking like this. Okay? All right, so now we're on our house. And let's go, can make a comment right here. And let's call it house details. House details. All right, so now let's start adding stuff to this house page. Let's go house details, we'll give it a class. Inside of house details, we got H1, and we'll call it a deluxe queen room with ocean view. All right, good. And let's go, let's give that class row. And a div right here. And now we're going to, we can go ahead and we're going to take a lot of the information. Let's take all of these. Like our same stars, and put it there. There we go. And then under that, let's go span 2, 4, 5, reviews. Awesome, awesome. And one more thing, under this div, under closing that area, let's go ahead and put a location. So div boom. All right. So right now, there, we got all of our information right there, top left. Awesome. Okay, so now let's create a gallery of pictures. I'm gonna paste that here. Gallery. And for this gallery, let's go gallery. Good, and so now we're going to put an IMG. And in here, the images that we're going to use is house 1. Let's take off this alt. Nice. Next, we're going to have 4 pictures with it. So go ahead and copy this, paste, but we can take this off, this class off. And now copy this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one will be 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. All right, so now we got our main picture, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 smaller pictures, sort of explaining that. All right. So now let's go ahead and style that. Let's make that look a little nicer. Can copy this. And at the bottom of our CSS, and let's go house details page. Great. And we're going to start off with house details. Let's go padding. Boom. 0 top and bottom. And 12%. Good. All right, right there. Okay. Boom, okay. House details. Okay. So see, it only applied here. I want it to apply to all of these. So what I need to do is, let's go back to house. House details. This last closing div here, Command X, should actually go under my gallery. Let's leave it actually way at the bottom, paste, because that's what I want everything to be wrapped in my house details. Save. Okay. And now, there you go. Now we got that. Now we got the padding right here that we styled at 12% on the sides. Good. Okay. So next, I want to actually add house details. I mean house title. House title. And remember to take this closing div, X. I want it to be applied to all of this before the gallery. So make sure you got 1, 2, 3. This div closes, house title. Save. All right. So now let's pick up on our styling. So next we got house title. Remember, always work outside in. Margin. Top. Let's go 50 px. Save. All right. So we got some space right here. Now, copy this. H1. Whoops. Let's give it a little bit of a bold so it pops. 600. Nice. Next, let's go dot row. Display flex. $10px top and bottom, and 0 left and right. Okay. So now we got these words in a flex position. There you go. Dot row. I'll make sure you got a space. All right. Span. I just did the row. Now let's target our span margin. 0, 20px. There we go. Getting some space in between them. Now let's target our stars, our ratings. Let's give it that color that we like. And let's adjust the font size, 14px. There we go, nice and done. All right, and now let's style our grid, our gallery pictures. So we're going to do targeting our gallery. Display grid. The gap in between the grid gap, we want 10px. And then we have a grid template area. Copy that twice. So this is us organizing the layout, our layout. The two and then these two. And then let's go margin, 20px, and 0. 20px top and bottom, and 0. Okay. All right, well, let's clean that up. So we have to hit the gallery again. There we go. That's looking a little better. And it's rounded, and it's rounded. Rounded edges. All right. Now we're going to give what first is, who first is. So let's go gallery again. But this one is IMG1. Grid area this time. And this one's going to be first. Good. So it's showing which one the first one is and there how big it is. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, so now we're going to need to add some small details to this page. Okay. So next, you could save that. That's looking nice now. And under gallery, let's add these small details. Tire rental unit hosted by, call him Brandon. Hosted by Brandon. And then H2. Got 2 guests. Go ahead and put the and sign. NBSP. Boom. And let's do that twice. Good. That's going to be the, I'll show you what symbol this is going to pop up. And again, 2 beds. We can copy this. Boom. And then 1 bedroom. 1 bathroom. These shouldn't be H2s, they should be paragraph. P. Nice. All right, boom. Space, space, through. Okay, this gives us, yeah, space. Okay, so now let's go ahead and style that. We're going to do dot small Details. H2. Font weight. Let's give it a little bit of boldness so it pops out. Nice. Boom and boom. Price over there. Okay. Good, good. We got the starting part. Good. All right, now let's keep going. Boom, boom. Under this div, let's give it a horizon line, and that's just HR. And we'll give it the class line. Good, we got this nice little horizon line right there. Kind of divide it, and then let's create a form with the class check form. And we only need the class, we don't need the action. Enter. All right. This form, we're going to start off with div, label, check in. And then input. And let's add a placeholder of add date. All right, now let's go ahead and do another div, this one with a class, guest field, label, type. We want, oh, wrong label. This one's going to be, just take this one off. On the label, let's put guest. And then input. And yes, we want it text. And we want it placeholder. We have a check-in. Let's, goodness. Let's add a checkout. Good. So make sure you got a check-in, checkout, guest. And then we're going to put a submit button. All right, good. So that's what we need to have. All right, let's style this next.